Welcome back to another edition of A Bowling Conversation with me, your boy Ling, everybody's favorite hidden character. I thought I'd get a quick bowl of cereal in before I go ahead and call it a night. Just coming back from a good workout, but today we got a classic actual snack that they just turned to a cereal. Without further ado, who got the Motts? I don't know if y'all remember that back in the day, where Mott's actually made the applesauce, which I think they still do make applesauce, but right now the cereal is apple cinnamon cereal, and we're gonna see if the Mott's got it, man. And I was looking at this box, I'm like, since 1842. I'm like, I didn't even know they was out that long. All I can just remember, if you ever Google it, I think it's like 1987. If any of y'all Google it or whatever, let me know in the comments. I think they had a little commercial where the guy was like acting like a uh, little mafia hustler, man, talking about who got the Motts. He's busy uh, uh, actually hustling applesauce. But I'm hoping this actually do taste like apples. This would be sweet. I haven't had a good apple cereal since, I guess, basically, Apple Jacks, and I think, matter of fact, I shouldn't even have to think about this, apple pie Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You know, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, they always got a good apple. Well, what I'm talking about, they always got a good cereal, damn near period. So let's see what we got here. See if the Mott's got the apple flavor. See if it's gonna be a snack, since applesauce is supposed to be, a kid's snack anyway. This should be on point. From a scale to 1 to 5, the dry test. We're gonna try it dry. See if it's a real snack. I'm to the point I don't trust it if it smells too good anymore. I don't smell hardly nothing. You know what it remind me of already? And just looking at it on the box to give you an idea of it too, is I hope it is not just maybe a quick flavored kicks. I got that feeling, man. I don't smell nothing, but we about to see. Let's see if it got that apple cinnamon taste. You know what? On a dry test, you see, I've got me looking at it. No colors from artificial sources, made with apple, furry. I guess that's how you say it. You can tell. This actually got a real apple taste to it. Not too overpowering. Just a little faint. I believe once it hit that milk, it might switch up. But from a scale to 1 to 5 with the dry test, just because it has the taste. I don't know if this sound right. When you eat an apple and you got that aftertaste of an apple, like still in your palate, on your palate, this is what this tastes like. And with it just doing that to taste like real apples to me, from a scale to 1 to 5, I go ahead and just give it. I give it a 3. I give it a 3. I won't even trip, man. That's a little different. Okay, Mott's. Now it's time to break it out. This is what it's all about. Cereal killer. When that bowl come out, you already know we gotta hit it with the milk, aka Saturday morning special. And the sad thing about it, I've been hitting the milk too much, because you can tell it's almost empty. I call myself on this little fitness challenge. I better get it right. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, you know, when we go ahead and do the Saturday morning special, this is just throwing it all on the table. Throw it all out there, baby. It's gonna make or break it. Scales jumps to from a 1 to 5 to a 1 to 10. Whoo, let's see what we got here, Mott's. I got a feeling this might be good in some milk. Or or it just might be bland. I don't know. I think it's gonna be good. All right. With that milk. That milk does the body good. That's another old commercial y'all can Google for y'all young folks. All right, Moss, let's see what we got. Let's go to 1 to 10 with the Saturday morning special. Here we go. You know, you gotta stir it a little bit. And it's funny, after hitting it with the milk, you can smell a little bit of it. It's amazing how that works. Hitting it with the milk. One more for the road, and I'll tell you. And then with the milk, kind of changed it a little bit due to the just from the milk with the cereal. But once you hit it with that Saturday morning special, you almost realize how really it is really kind of bland. And you still get that apple on that palate, but it just remind you, maybe remind you back going back to elementary. You just get milk and apple taste, which I guess could be good or bad depending on where you coming from with that view of a flashback of being young, eating school lunches, or just saying I don't like it. So from a scale of 1 to 10 after the Saturday morning special, I give it, I can't even give it that much to be honest with you. I'm only gonna give it, I give it a 5. I gotta give it a 5. Mott, you really didn't do it. I guess Mott's is more for more health conscious with your children, or more health conscious with you. Now, if you on, I believe if you on your fitness challenge, I didn't really read. You know, I really don't read calories on that stuff. This might be the cereal for you, just to get a hint of sweetness and not being too sweet and messing up what you got going on. So, appreciate y'all joining me. Please like, subscribe, comment. Appreciate everybody that does do it. Had a lot more people starting to comment. I love y'all for it. You know, I never say goodbye. What do we say here? To be continued.